Hey class, Dr. Mac here, just checking in, leaving a brief video. I'm reading about all of you and you're getting to know others. I am seeing your definitions of peace and what peace means to you. And I've seen a lot of reference to either in emails to me personally or, just saying hi, drop-ins, or in your forum post or your introductions about when you're looking at peace and how peace sometimes can be found in a place, can be found in freedom of suffering. And I wanted to share how much I relate with those types of things. When I think of peace, I think of the harmony is not just the absence of violence or suffering, but it is the harmony of the world and others. And my connection to nature has always been a place where I have found my own self and time to connect with the world or to look at myself. In I think weeks 4 and 5, you'll dive into looking at your shadow self and what your shadow self is. Not to be a spoiler alert, in case you're not familiar with your shadow self, is the parts of yourself that you don't want to acknowledge. And I think as a professor, as a community development consultant, as an active social butterfly or connector in the community, I always kept myself busy. And that busyness allowed me to not ever sit with the pain or the dark sides of myself or my shadow self that you'll learn about. And when I went into nature, I was able to connect more with those parts of me and sit and reflect and think. And so now I find peace and solace in nature and putting myself in those types of spaces. You'll read in my bio that I do work in Ohio and Pennsylvania, and that's mostly because I just moved from those places, so I still have connections and still do work there. But I moved to a mountain on the Blue Ridge Parkway in Asheville, North Carolina, because I wanted to be more in unison with a place where I felt peace and comfort. So I thought I'd show you a little bit of my mountain view here. Let me switch this around, see if you can see it. There isn't a zoom because I can't zoom once I've already started, apparently. But you can see here, I'm on my deck, and over there you can see some mountains and clouds, and as you can see, there's a lot of different trees here. We have a chicken coop down there. Got 3 chickens that we just got, and some land and property here where we hang out on our deck and kind of just watch the mountains. And that allows me the space to really find that harmony within myself and my connection to the greater world. So I just thought I would share my example and my perspective on peace and what it means to me and how I find that, and how it's not always so easy, and it's sometimes a struggle within yourself. And it's never something that you fully master. I think that we will constantly be learning and growing to find more peace within ourselves and within our relationships, and to resolve those pieces of us that we've pushed to our shadow side. This is why we read. This is why we educate each other. This is why we meditate, we work out, we do yoga, because we're trying to find a balance within ourselves. And so I just thought I'd share my example. I hope you're all doing well, and reach out if you need anything. Take care.